My name is Mason Beltran. I'm known as the Ghost Wrangler. I have taken strange photographs across the desert. Some I cannot find an answer or explanation. I have taped voices and recorded video that have left me stunned as to where they come from or who they are. Armed with my assistants, I go out to the distant sagebrush of the Mojave Desert, where men have entered and some never return, where dreams have been lost in the sands of days long gone. A desolate land where legend and folklore have dominated the landscape. My destiny to investigate these unknown things were set since a very young age. I'm on a quest to capture evidence not of this world. It has taken me into towns and mines that have been left behind. This is Investigating the Unknown.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Welcome to Paradise Furniture. Bienvenidos a Paradise Furniture.
We have furniture for every room in your house. Come and visit one of our 3 locations at the AV Mall. Tenemos muebles para su casa entera. Venga a visitarnos a nuestras 3 localidades en el centro comercial de Palmdale.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Kay. I'm a local reporter here in the Antelope Valley, and I'm here with the Ghost Wrangler,
Mason Beltran.
and we're going to talk about his upcoming hunt and about the preparation that they go through. So, I see that you have quite a team of guys here. Why don't you talk about them a little bit?
Well, this is Christian right here. We'll start off with him. He makes sure that we have all our vehicles equipped. Make sure that they're all worthy for driving. This is me over here, and I like to make sure, my job is to make sure that we have all the satellite imagery, we have all of the information of the location that we're going to, and anything that we could find and locate. Jimmy down there in the bottom, he actually collects relics. He could look at some of the items or some of the trash that are in the area and let us know, how old they are.
Now I see you're just sitting here kind of talking and going over things. How important is that?
This is very important. I mean, we have to make sure we're fully prepared for our quest. We've got to make sure that everything is in order, from the temperature in the area. The vehicles have to be right. Everything has to coordinate and has to work just, like a chorus.
Is your safety a factor in all of this?
Our safety is a factor. There's a lot of people that go into the desert and a lot of people that don't return back. So you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're dealing with as you go into these areas.
Wow. I know I hear a lot of people say, oh, we're going to go ghost hunting or something. And they go out just, out into the desert. It doesn't seem like that's what you do.
No, actually, believe it or not, it takes months upon months of preparation just to get to one location. We can't just get in the car and say, let's go do it. Sometimes it takes 5-6 weeks just to hit something local, because you're driving in these areas at nighttime. You got to make sure that if you're going to get there, you got to get there with enough light to set up your equipment, to find out if there's any mine shafts, because you can fall and you can get very, very seriously injured.
Wow. Have you ever gotten hurt on any of your investigations in the past?
Due to the careful preparation that we do and due to the careful training that we've had and all of the experience that we've had living in the desert, we haven't had, be in that position.
Oh, that's good to know. So, these investigations that you go on, how do you know that it's a place that you want to investigate?
Well, we normally look for historic. We look for old, we look for forgotten, we look for unknown. These are some of the key elements that what defines us. Is we want to make sure that nobody has been there. We want to make sure that it's something historical, something that has been forgotten and left in our past.
Have there been any paranormal experiences involved with what you're going to today?
This place actually, where we're going to be going to Burro Schmidt, and Burro Schmidt has a lot of great legends. They have, you have an Indian cemetery buried on top. There's a guy that dug straight through. So there being a sentimental attachment to the location, there's a very good probability we might end up feeling something there.
Oh, wow. But has there been any reports previously, anybody that's had an experience?
The reports that I've gotten are pretty cool. We've had one from the actually shaft. You always have the presence of that you're being followed or that there's something there. You have also, you got to remember that shaft was built right under, where on top of the mountain there is somewhere located an Indian cemetery where Indians were being buried. So you have that. You also have the caretaker. The people go into the cabins or they walk around the cabins and they always feel like something is there. So there has been stories and legends associated with this place.
So now when you go out there, you've got your team and you've got all kinds of equipment that you take with you. What is it that you take with you primarily when you do an investigation?
Well, we try our best to always keep up with technology, even though it's hard. But for example, we use professional grade Canon XA10 video recorders, digital recorders. We also use a Canon G12s for our still shots. We use a lot of digital recorders for our electronic voice phenomena. We have infrared cameras. We have infrared sensors. We have a very large arsenal, including a full computer system that we actually set up out there in the desert.
So in this case, you're going to set up outside of the tunnel, all your gear and all that. Do you like go back and forth to your base, or are you just going to trek on right through the tunnel?
We actually, what we do is we set up in one location, the location that we're not hardly going to be in. We set up, so we're going to be setting up a lot of infrared cameras inside the cabin, around the guest quarters for the caretaker of the area, where she also passed away. So we're gonna have all of the infrared set up right there, and we're gonna be actually trekking through the tunnel, all the way to the other side to see if we can pick up anything paranormal from there.
Well, you guys seem like you're really close. I imagine that's really important to you.
Being close is one of the most important things that we have to have, because we have to know what each other one thinks. We're the missing limb to the other part of the body. We have to work as an accordion to make sure that everything comes out right, because this literally is something, it's not just gonna go do a ghost hunt, it's a quest that we're gonna go.
So now this one, I see you've got a lot of equipment that you're piling up in there. Is like everything necessary?
Well, if you notice, we have waters. We also take weapons. We take a lot of food. We have to make sure we have everything that we need to survive a night or a few nights in the wilderness, even though if we're just going for one night.
You mean you go out there and just camp out even though you're not investigating?
These are the plans for the putting green for the Pete Knox Home for the Veterans. This is what we need your donations for. Now we also have a set of plans inside the building, and also a small donation can that's also inside the building. Now we also have cans all over Palmdale and Lancaster. And we urge you to look for these little donation cans for your donations. Kids Golf is a non-profit organization. I teach handicapped children, special needs, and underprivileged kids at no cost. They don't even have to buy their clubs. The citizens of Palmdale and Lancaster has donated all their used clubs to me so I can cut them down for the kids. Now, if you would like to donate something for Kids Golf, I would appreciate it very much. And so would the kids.
Okay. And yeah. Wow, we have some kind of substance in here that looks like wood. That's That's the first thing we noticed.
So what's he pointing at?
Actually, what I noticed was Christian notices, and what the crew starts noticing, there's like what seems to be blood splattered everywhere. I mean, it looks like somebody was literally fighting for their life. I mean, it could be just red paint, could be clay of the area, but it looked very, very similar to blood. And the part that really got us even more is look at what's right on top of his head. I mean, that looks like a bloody handprint.
Wow. Yeah, it does look like a hand.
Yeah, I mean, it was part of the mysteries that this tunnel started to reveal, and we were barely in the entrance.
Has anyone ever said anything about that hand up there before?
Honestly, I've never noticed that hand in other pictures. I actually went onto a lot of photos that we found on the websites just to see if we could find that happen. And no, it wasn't there. I can't explain it. It's just a mystery of the desert.
Oh, what's that up there?
We're actually looking at a lot of the minerals. You got to remember that you will find copper mine. You'll find copper along the walls. You will find quartz. You will find, there's so many minerals in here. It's not even funny. I mean, you can see all the beautiful lines that are running down the structure.
Notice how wide it is right now. It'll start getting narrower towards the end.
See, those are dynamite holes.
Yep. Yeah. You'll start seeing them.
These were used to go on a lot of lines. Once you get to where you wanted to go, don't go.
But check this out. Can you imagine putting dynamite in there and then running all the way down there? The gears went off? That's pretty crazy. There's another one. Well, didn't they make fuses to where they could run it all the way through the mine with one of those little push button, like curtain push buttons? Yeah, that was high dollar mine.
Like he spit up blood right there.
Find the body all around because I'm gone.
We'll find the body. Our show just became famous.
We just got signed off for another season.
Even before the first season.
That's right. Another dynamite all there. Can you imagine digging this for 38 years?
Right as we're coming in this camera, we had a very, very awesome experience. We actually felt cold spot.
A cold spot?
Yeah, believe it or not, a cold spot. At that moment, we started feeling what seemed like cold air just coming down from the top, like somebody was blowing air at us. We could not explain it. We're inside. We're about 1,000 feet inside the mine.
Right when you said that, I just, whoa.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here, feel it?
Right here. Oh man, right here.
This World War II vet is dreaming of a petting green on the vacant lot at the William P. Knight Veterans Home in California and Lancaster. Now all he has is this dirt lot and rocks to putt around. But with your donations, that dream could become a reality for many veterans to enjoy. Won't you help turn his dream into a reality? Donations can be made to Kids Golf.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Chills myself. Right when you said that, I.
So what is the significance of a cold spell?
Feel it right here.
Oh man, right here. This is the what's happening is we're getting a breeze coming from the top to the bottom. Like if you're standing in front of a refrigerator or in front of a fan, you know, we're feeling this hitting us.
Well, what kind of investigation can you do to, find anything out?
Well, what we decided to do was to conduct an EVP session, which is try to capture electronic voice.
No air shafts, no
Yeah.
air shafts or anything.
Did you have any success with that?
Sad to say, sometimes we don't. The only thing we could say is it was an unexplained event. But the strangest thing about it is we find out later, after the fact, that right under where we were, somewhere around the top area, there existed an Indian cemetery.
A cemetery above where you're walking?
A cemetery above where we're walking. And this was something that was brought onto our light after we went through this experience. So it ended up being a very awesome, unexplainable event.
Kind of creepy.
Very, very creepy. Oh, you want to turn off the lights up?
Yeah, turn that on. Joe.
You close that at all. Let's just show people how dark it is in these caves. We are literally
Pitch black.
pitch black.
We're not even halfway through.
And we're getting this cold chill in the middle of a mine shaft.
My ears are freezing right now. It feels like I'm in wintertime.
You
It
feel
feels a lot
feel-
warmer over here. That area.
And
It's
I'm
just this
back
spot.
behind you guys, and I don't feel any cold.
No, the cold is right here.
Right, yeah, it's right where Mason's at.
Right where I'm at, exactly. I feel the wind just
It
hitting
feels
my
like the
face.
wind is pushing me down.
Yeah.
It's not coming from me. It's like coming straight down. Like there should be a hole over this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was
I mean, it's not, you feel you feel the wind in your face, the cold air.
And stand over here. You don't feel it over here. It's just that one spot right there. Is there anyone with us right now?
I mean, if you pay attention, watch, be quiet, you can hear the wind hitting your ear. Is that you, Burro? William, we're calling you.
I just know you're here. I want to just sit down for like 5 minutes and be quiet and meditate. And just kind of see what we pick up. Just let's count the squat. It's gonna be hard for you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Good?
Ouch, rock.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel you?
If it's you, I mean, we feel an air inside the mind where we shouldn't feel it. We're enough in where we shouldn't be feeling the air from outside. Why are we getting this draft of wind just at this middle section? Just for half a second, I need the light just so I can get reference on you guys.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. Right, and then I'll use the voiceover where you say we're doing a little, yeah, take it. Touch one of us. My hand is up in the air. Touch my hand. Hold my hand. you have slight pain? Slight pain coming down from there.
I heard that.
There's some kind of noise. Knock on something. Throw us a rock. Kick some dirt at us.
That was me. My tape's about to run out. 5 minutes.
We're here for your gold, and we want it. And your challenges. At least one.
I personally feel like this mine is a sort of a death trap. It should be closed and blown up.
What do you think of that? We're out of here.